What's up, beautiful people? We are back with a brand new game. That's right, we're about to start Pokemon Soul Gold. Everybody seems to be playing this at the moment. All the hype is around this game. It is a Johto remake, and they've added a whole bunch of new Pokemon to the game, a whole bunch of quality of life features, and they've redone all the visuals, so it looks absolutely insane. I can't wait to dive into this game. As you guys know, last week we also started Pokemon Crystal Advance Redux, which is a Crystal remake, so they're pretty similar. We'll see which one is better or which one you would prefer to play. But now we're going to dive right into it. We've created our character. And right off the bat, if you open the options menu, there are loads of options which you can change, which is amazing. You can actually speed up your playthrough a lot, and I really love that. I hate it when the game is slow and sluggish. So here they give you a ton of options that you can actually set before you even start the game, which is incredible. I also believe that there are 9 starter Pokemon from which you can choose, so that is insane. I can't wait to see what 9 starter Pokemon there are, and there are possibilities of one of those 9 starter Pokemon to be shiny. So you might get lucky and get a shiny starter Pokemon choice. We'll just have to see how things play out, and if we're lucky. We've just left our house after chatting to our mother, and we actually met Gold. And the town looks a lot bigger than your regular New Bark town. They've definitely increased the size, which is awesome, and it looks really beautiful. They've added on an extra house or 2. So we are going to explore New Bark Town and just go into all the houses, chat to all the locals, and see what's new and what's different. I really like how beautiful this game is. The developers have really done an insane job. The pixel art just looks incredible. When we started off in our bedroom, we went to our PC and withdrew a potion from the item box. Our mother also gave us some running shoes, so that's why we are running around so quickly. And now we're exploring the final house, which is Gold's house. So we are going to go upstairs to see if he is there. And he is, so we go and chat to him again, and it looks like we've explored everything in New Bark Town besides Professor Elm's lab. So let's head over there right now. I also love that there are Pokemon in the open world just wandering around. That is a nice touch that you often don't see in ROM hacks. But we've entered the lab and spoken to Professor Elm, and as you can see on the table is a briefcase with all the starter Pokemon that you can choose from. He's also given us a mission. We have to go and find Mr. Pokemon and pick up a package for him. So we will do that, but first things first, we need to go and get our starter Pokemon. We open the briefcase, and yes, we've actually managed to get one shiny. Here are all 9 starter Pokemon that you can choose from. There are starter Pokemon from all different gens, so you can have your pick. And our shiny is Totodile, one of my favorite starter Pokemon ever. I did want to go with Cyndaquil this playthrough, but because Totodile is shiny, I'm definitely going with that. I never get lucky with shiny Pokemon, so I'm super surprised and super happy that we've got our brand new buddy Totodile. So now that we've gotten our Pokemon, we can head over to the next town, which is Cherry Grove, and then we'll try and find Mr. Pokemon and try and get the package for Professor Elm. As we're about to leave the lab, one of Professor Elm's aides gives us a potion. We still don't have any Pokeballs, unfortunately, but as we exit the lab, Gold is here waiting for us, and it looks like he wants to have a battle. So we're going to test out our Totodile right off the bat, and Gold's Pokemon is a level 4 Marill. Our Totodile starts off at level 5, so we do have a slight advantage. And as you can see, the battle is a lot quicker because of the options I selected. You can speed up the battle scenes, which is a major plus. We have got our very first victory of the game. We've defeated Gold, and now we can try and head on over to Cherry Grove. We also find another one of our rivals peeking through the window, but we can't battle him just yet. So I'm hoping we don't encounter too many Pokemon in the wild because we can't actually catch any. If we do bump into a shiny Pokemon, we'll have to let it go. So I want to actually try and avoid any wild battles until we do get those very first Pokeballs. The routes look very similar to the original games, however they have improved them quite a bit. They look a lot better in my opinion. And we've just found our very first berry tree, which had 4 orange berries, so those will definitely come in handy. I believe there are like little HP potions that can restore your Pokemon's HP for 10 HP, or you can give your Pokemon a berry to hold and they will use it in battle. But we have already arrived in Cherry Grove, and this guy is going to show us around. So there's the Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Mart, and then of course Route 30 is up north. We've got the beach with some water-type Pokemon, and then this guy's house. So we are going to go and explore Cherry Grove now. It again looks a lot bigger than the original game. They've added on quite a bit. We're going to heal up our Totodile, chat to all the people in the Pokemon Center, and see if we can buy some Pokeballs from the Pokemart. I hope we can. We've healed up our Totodile, and now we're going to get to exploring. We're also going to come and chat to everyone and explore all of the houses. We'll chat to all the locals and see if there are any items or little side quests that we can do. There are also people that are looking to trade Pokemon, so it is worth your while to go and chat to everyone just to find out if there's anything useful. There is a house here near the dock and we can't enter. It looks like the door is stuck, so we'll probably have to come back and explore that at a later stage. I also really love that they've added cherry blossoms to Cherry Grove City. That makes the most sense, but as you can see, there are pink cherry blossoms all over town, which looks incredible. This is definitely the most visually pleasing version of Pokemon Gold that I've played. So we are going to try and make our way up Route 30 because I believe that's where we find Mr. Pokemon. There is a lab just to the north of here. We have found another house and received some more berries, so that's always going to be helpful. There are some different Pokemon that you can find along these routes, so I can't wait to see what Pokemon we do find and what's different from the original games. There are Pokemon from newer gens all the way up to Gen 9, so that is exciting. We have a lot more choices of what Pokemon we can put in our team. But now we have found Mr. Pokemon's lab and he's given us an egg, and we've also met Professor Oak, who has given us our Pokédex. So things are coming along. We're getting all the items that we need to start off our adventure. We leave Mr. Pokemon's lab, and as we exit, Professor Elm calls us and he tells us something terrible has happened and we need to return back to his lab ASAP. Luckily, returning back to New Bark Town is really quick and easy because you can hop over a bunch of ledges, so you don't actually have to walk through any grassy areas. But as we're about to leave Cherry Grove, we meet our rival, and he wants to take us on for a battle. So it looks like our rival has a level 5 Chikorita, which was one of the Pokemon that we could choose from as our starter Pokemon. So I've got a feeling he took one of Professor Elm's Pokemon. He probably stole it, so that's not good. But we have defeated him in a battle, so we did teach him a bit of a lesson. He runs off, and now we're going to make our way back to Professor Elm. We'll go and find out if he did actually steal that Pokemon. Maybe that is the terrible thing that has happened. We quickly make our way back to New Bark Town without encountering any wild Pokemon. We enter the lab and it looks like there is a police officer here. And we were right, it looks like that guy did steal a Pokemon from Professor Elm. And we're going to name our rival Voltsy. We give the police officer the rival's name, so now they're going to go and investigate further. And we tell Professor Elm that we got gifted an egg, and he is also surprised that we got our Pokédex. So now that we've completed that little side quest for him, we can continue on with our adventure. One of Professor Elm's aides has also just gifted us 10 Pokeballs. So now we can get to catching. This is where the real fun begins. Before we head out, we go and chat to our mother just to let her know that we're going. And now we can go and explore some of the routes and actually catch some Pokemon. If you guys have any recommendations of what Pokemon I should add to my team in this playthrough, please let us know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys, and I love using different type of Pokemon that I haven't used before. I definitely want to try and use some of the newer Pokemon from like Gens 8 and 9, and I do want to have a whole bunch of different types on my team. If we can have Pokemon that are dual types, that will be a bonus. I love Pokemon that are dual types. But now we've just entered a brand new area where you can usually find some interesting Pokemon that you can't find on any of the other routes. Our first encounter is a level 2 Badoo. So we are going to try and catch it. It is a grass type Pokemon, so that will do well on our team. As you can see, our Totodile is now at level 7 and it has been poisoned, so it's not in good shape, but we will try and catch a few more Pokemon here before heading out. We've also just encountered a level 2 Geodude, which we have caught. I absolutely love Golem. I think it's such an underrated Pokemon. And now we've just encountered a level 2 Phanpy. If we can evolve Phanpy into Great Tusk, I'll definitely keep that on our team. However, I'm not sure if it can. I know it evolves into Donphan, but I'm not sure if Donphan evolves into Great Tusk. We've also just encountered Nidoran, which can evolve into Nidoking. Nidoking is definitely one of my favorites from the original 151 Pokemon. I also really like Rhyhorn because it can evolve into Rhyperior, so we'll have to see if we can find a Rhyhorn anywhere. But I think that's it. We've gotten quite a decent haul there. I'm not going to show you every single Pokemon that we catch, but I will show you guys the Pokemon in my team when we start off each episode, so you guys can keep a track of the Pokemon that I am using. We've healed up our Pokemon, and now we're going to head south to the bottom of Cherry Grove City, where there is a trainer who's going to offer you one of two Pokemon. You can either get a Galarian Zigzagoon or a Galarian Rattata. They are the regional forms, so they look a bit different, and we have gone with the Galarian Zigzagoon. So that is quite a cool thing that they've added onto the game. But other than that, I think we're finished up with Cherry Grove. We can now continue on to Route 30 and see what other Pokemon we encounter. We've just encountered a Weedle, which we're definitely going to catch. Beedrill is such a cool bug-type Pokemon, so we are going to catch Weedle. We have also just encountered a Caterpie, so I think we're going to catch that as well. Butterfree is an absolute weapon. It can put your opponents to sleep and poison them and paralyze them. So it's a cool Pokemon if you're wanting a strong bug type on your team. But now that we have caught some brand new Pokemon, we're going to take on our first trainer battle. The first trainer that we have encountered has a level 5 Rattata. Our Totodile is at level 8, so we got an easy win. We are going to skip some of the other trainer battles just to save time, but we are going to show you all the important battles for sure. We battle a few trainers and then continue heading up north until we reach a brand new route. The next route is Route 31, so we'll try and see if there are any new Pokemon that we can discover here. We do find a Bellsprout, which we're going to catch. If you guys are fans of Team Rocket, you might want to have a Victory Bell on your team, which is again a really strong grass and poison type, I believe. So we have caught Bellsprout now, and we're going to head up north, and I believe there is a cave that we might be able to explore. It's called the Dark Cave, but you need HM Flash to actually see what's inside, but you can find some interesting Pokemon there. So we might have to go back after we get Flash. We also find a Route Expert, which is a brand new concept that they've added to the game. So if you defeat all the trainers along Route 30 and 31, Then you can go to the root expert and battle him. I think he is a bit stronger, and then you'll get an awesome item as a reward. So I do love that they've added that. It does motivate you to take on all the wild trainers. I think they also had that in Pokemon Nameless, another playthrough that we completed. But now we've just encountered the electric type Shinx, which is one of my favorite electric types. So we're definitely going to try and catch it. It does evolve into Luxray, which is an absolute powerhouse. So we have caught it, and now we're going to head on over to the next town, which I believe is Violet City. There we can heal up our team, and then I think we'll end off the video there because we've already covered so much in today's episode. But before we reach Violet City, Gold catches up to us and gives us experience share, which I was really wanting. So now all of the Pokemon in our team are going to get experience and level up, which is so important. So at least we have now got that. We've arrived in Violet City, healed up our team, chatted to everyone in the Pokemon Center, but we're going to end things off here and continue the adventure in the next one. Thanks for watching.